Hello everyone. Welcome to channel The Teachings of Buddha. Today, we're diving deep into a simple yet profound teaching of Buddha. Give, even if you only have a little. Whether you're well acquainted with Buddhist philosophy or simply curious about how ancient wisdom can impact our modern lives, let's explore how this timeless principle holds the key to transforming ourselves and our world. The teaching of Buddha, give, even if you only have a little, reflects a core principle in many spiritual and ethical traditions, including Buddhism. It emphasizes the value of generosity and the impact it can have, irrespective of the amount one must give. This principle can be seen as part of the broader Buddhist teachings on generosity, which is one of the perfections that a bodhisattva is encouraged to develop on the path to enlightenment. The emphasis here is on the act of giving itself, rather than the size of the gift. It's about cultivating generosity, which the Buddha saw as a path to overcoming selfishness and fostering compassion. Here are some key aspects of this teaching. Part 1. The importance of generosity in Buddhism. 1. The essence of giving. At its core, the teaching of giving in Buddhism emphasizes the importance of selflessness and compassion. It teaches that true happiness and fulfillment are found not in accumulating wealth or possessions, but in sharing what one has with others, no matter how modest it may be. 2. Generosity as a virtue. In Buddhist ethics, generosity is considered one of the 10 paramitas perfections that lead to enlightenment. Alongside virtues such as morality, patience, and wisdom, generosity is regarded as essential for spiritual development and the cultivation of wholesome qualities. 3. Types of giving. The Buddha outlined various forms of giving, encompassing not only material offerings, but also the giving of fearlessness and the giving of Dharma spiritual teachings. Material giving. This involves offering material support such as food, clothing, shelter, and other necessities to those in need. The Buddha often praised acts of material generosity, emphasizing their power to alleviate suffering and create positive karmic outcomes. Giving of fearlessness. This form of giving entails offering protection, support, and comfort to others, particularly during times of fear, uncertainty, or danger. It involves providing emotional reassurance, guidance, and a sense of security. Giving of Dharma. Considered the highest form of giving, this involves sharing spiritual teachings, insights, and wisdom with others. By offering guidance on the path to liberation from suffering, practitioners help others attain greater clarity, understanding, and inner peace. 4. Motivation and intention. The Buddha stressed the importance of cultivating a pure and selfless motivation when giving. Acts of generosity performed with a genuine desire to alleviate the suffering of others, without attachment to personal gain or recognition, are considered most meritorious. Rather than seeking recognition, praise, or personal gain, true generosity arises from a genuine desire to alleviate the suffering of others and to cultivate compassion and loving kindness. 5. The law of karma. In Buddhism, the law of karma governs the consequences of one's actions. Acts of generosity are believed to generate positive karma, which leads to favorable outcomes in this life and future existences. By cultivating generosity, individuals accumulate merit and create the conditions for their own spiritual growth and well-being. 6. The practice of giving. Giving in Buddhism is not confined to grand gestures or extravagant displays of wealth. Rather, It is seen as a practice that can be integrated into everyday life, regardless of one's means. Whether through small acts of kindness, charitable donations, or offering support to those in need, practitioners are encouraged to cultivate a spirit of generosity in all aspects of their lives. 7. The joy of giving. The Buddha taught that true happiness and fulfillment arise from acts of giving. The joy experienced from helping others and contributing to their well-being far surpasses any temporary pleasure derived from material possessions or self-centered pursuits. Generosity is thus seen as a pathway to inner peace, contentment, and spiritual growth. One of the most profound teachings of Buddha on giving is the inherent joy and satisfaction that arises from selflessly sharing with others. The act of giving, when done with an open heart and without expectation of reward, brings a deep sense of fulfillment and connection. This joy transcends fleeting pleasures and forms the basis of lasting happiness and inner peace. 8. Transformative power. The teaching of giving, even if you only have a little, highlights the transformative power of generosity. It challenges notions of scarcity and selfishness, inviting individuals to recognize their inherent capacity to make a positive impact on the world, regardless of their circumstances. Part 2. Practical implications. 1. Every little helps. The teaching encourages people to contribute whatever they can, underscoring that no act of giving is too small. This is empowering because it suggests that everyone has something valuable to offer. 2. Mindfulness in giving. It also invites one to be mindful about the act of giving. It's not only about what or how much is given, but the intention behind the giving. Giving with a pure heart, without seeking something in return, or without the intention of gaining fame or recognition, is highly valued. 3. Universal application. While rooted in Buddhist philosophy, this principle can be applied universally, encouraging all individuals, regardless of their religious or philosophical beliefs, to engage in acts of generosity. Part 3. Modern context. In today's world, where materialism often dominates, this teaching can serve as a gentle reminder of the value of simplicity and the power of sharing. It challenges the modern emphasis on accumulation and consumption, proposing instead a culture of giving and support. Reflecting on this teaching can be a way to reassess personal values and behaviors, encouraging a shift towards more ethical and compassionate living. Even small acts of generosity can have a ripple effect, creating a kinder and more compassionate world. The Buddha's teaching on giving is a powerful reminder that we all have something to offer, regardless of our circumstances. By cultivating generosity, even with the gift of now, we can create a ripple effect of kindness and build a more compassionate world.